My girlfriend said, "You need to help my disabled sister every single day. It's what partners do." I replied, "That's a big commitment." Then I told her I'd help 2 days a week maximum. When she posted on Reddit asking if I was the Ahole, and her sister commented, "I never asked for daily help. That's what her guilt demands." I, 31 male, was eating leftover pizza when my girlfriend, 29, walked into my apartment and dropped a printed schedule on the coffee table. Not a "Hey, how was your day?" Not a "What are you watching?" Just a schedule, color-coded, with my name on it. "What's this?" "Your new routine. You'll go to my sister's place after work, Monday through Friday. I've already mapped out the most efficient route." I picked up the paper. She'd literally blocked out my evenings. Every single one. We talked about me helping out. I've been going over on weekends. Weekends aren't enough. She sat down like this was already decided. She needs daily support. That's what family does. She's your sister, and you're my partner. That makes her your family too. Here's context. Her younger sister got in a car wreck about 3 months back. Broke her leg, needed surgery. Whole thing was awful. I felt terrible for her. Started going over every weekend to help with groceries, heavy lifting, whatever she needed. But daily? After work? That's 45 minutes each way minimum. Look, I want to help, but every single day is a lot. What about twice a week, plus weekends? Her eyes went cold. Twice a week? She's injured. She can't do basic tasks. She has PT 3 times a week. Your mom helps. You help. I'm offering to add 4 days to that rotation. You don't get it. She's suffering and you're negotiating like it's a business deal. I'm setting boundaries. There's a difference. Boundaries. She laughed, but nothing was funny about it. You know what? Fine. I'll just tell her you can't be bothered. I'll tell my whole family that my boyfriend thinks helping disabled people is too much work. That's not what I said. It's what you meant. She grabbed her purse and left. Just like that. Radio silence for 3 days. Didn't respond to texts, ignored calls. I figured we were in a fight and she needed space. Then my buddy texts me a Reddit link. "Yo, this you?" The post was titled, "ATA for expecting my boyfriend to help my disabled sister." I read it. Every detail was us. Except in her version, I was a heartless jerk who refused to help family and cared more about video games than her sister's well-being. The comments were tearing me apart. "Leave him, sis. He's showing you who he is. You deserve better." But then I saw it. A comment from a username that had to be her sister based on the details. "I never asked for daily help. Weekends have been plenty. I specifically told my sister I didn't want to burden anyone more than that. This is what her guilt demands, not what I need." Another comment from the same user. "Also, he brings me those chocolate croissants I like without me even asking. He's been really kind. This post isn't fair to him." Screenshot. Saved. Within an hour, my girlfriend deleted the entire post. She called me that night. "We need to talk." "About the Reddit post?" Pause. "You saw that." "Your sister's comments were pretty enlightening." "She doesn't understand. She's the one who's injured. Pretty sure she understands what help she needs better than you do. This isn't about her, it's about us, about you stepping up. To do something she doesn't even want? How is that stepping up?" She showed up at my place an hour later, crying. The works. Mascara running, tissues in hand. "I'm just so worried about her. She acts like she's fine, but I know she's not. I need you to help me make sure she's okay." By forcing daily visits she doesn't want? She's just being polite. She doesn't want to admit she needs help. Or you're projecting your guilt onto both of us. Wrong thing to say. Her tears stopped instantly. "Wow, so now I'm the problem? I'm trying to take care of my family and you're analyzing me like I'm crazy." "I'm saying my offer stands. 2 weekdays plus weekends. 4 days a week. That's generous and sustainable." "It's not enough." "According to who?" "Because your sister said weekends were fine." She stared at me. "If you can't do this, then maybe we're not compatible." "Maybe we're not." She left. I thought, okay, that's done. Messy breakup, but at least it's over. Then her mom called. Update 1. Her mom's voice was sweet as pie. Too sweet. "Hi honey, just wanted to reach out about helping my daughter. Your girlfriend mentioned you'll be taking over some of her weekday visits?" "Wait, what? I think there's been a miscommunication." "Oh no, she was very clear. She said you'd be handling Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays so she can focus on her certification program." We're so grateful you're stepping up." My girlfriend had straight up lied to her parents, told them I'd agreed to take over her schedule. I never agreed to that. I offered 2 weekdays and your daughter said it wasn't enough. We're actually not together anymore. Silence. Then, you broke up with her over this? She posted about me on Reddit, lied to you about what I agreed to, and is demanding I spend every weeknight at your other daughter's apartment against your other daughter's wishes. My other daughter's wishes? Your injured daughter said she only wants weekend help. This whole daily thing is your older daughter's idea. More silence. I need to call you back. She hung up. An hour later, my ex showed up. Not crying this time. Furious. You told my mom we broke up? We did break up, and you lied to her about what I agreed to. I was trying to make things easier. She's been stressed about my sister, and I thought if I told her you'd help more, she'd relax. So you lied to make yourself look better while volunteering me for a schedule I never agreed to? Stop saying I lied. What would you call it? Her face was red. You're really going to throw away a year and a half over this because you can't spare a few hours to help my family? Your family that your sister doesn't even need this much help from. Yeah, I am. Fine. Fine. Don't come crawling back when you realize what you lost. She stormed out. I poured a drink and put on a movie. Later that night, her sister called. Let's call her Becca. Hey, can I talk to you about something? Sure. My sister has been acting really weird lately and I need you to know something. Can you come over tomorrow? I went over the next evening. Becca was on her couch, leg propped up, looking stressed. So I need to show you something before this gets worse. She pulled up Venmo on her phone. Her mom had been sending my ex $200 every week for 3 months. What's this? Gas money and meal reimbursement for taking care of me. Except, she scrolled through her Ring doorbell history. She's been here maybe 8 times total. Maybe. And half those times she stayed for 20 minutes and left. My stomach dropped. She's been collecting money for caregiving she's not doing? It gets worse. Look at this. She showed me text messages. My ex had been telling their parents I was unreliable and kept canceling, so she had to cover for me constantly. I've been here every single weekend. I know, I told them that. They think I'm being nice and covering for you because you bring me snacks. The picture was getting clearer. My ex had found a way to make money off her sister's injury, and when the parents started asking why she needed so much help if she was there so often, she tried to rope me in to do the actual work while she kept collecting the cash. There's more. She's been posting on her main social media about how hard it is being a caregiver, how exhausting it is, how it's affecting her mental health. People have been sending her money. People have been paying her? Her friends, mostly. Look. Becca showed me Venmo again. Small amounts from various people. $20 here, $50 there. All marked for caregiving or hang in there. I did quick math. Between her parents and friends, she'd probably pulled in over $3,000. Why are you telling me this? Because she's trying to make you look bad to justify what she's doing. And because Becca looked miserable. She's using my accident to scam people and I don't know how to stop her without blowing up the family. What if we just told the truth? She'll say I'm confused from pain meds or that you turned me against her. She's already planting those seeds. What do you want to do? Becca took a breath. Family dinners in 3 days. She doesn't know that I know about the money. Can you come? I'll tell everyone with you there to back me up. She's going to lose it. I know, but this has to stop, I agreed. Worst case, I'd already lost the girlfriend. Might as well help her sister out of this mess. The next 2 days were quiet, too quiet. Then the dirty tricks started. Someone left a bad review for my company online, claiming I was unprofessional and unreliable in emergencies. Had to be her. Called my boss to give him a heads up. He was cool about it once I explained. My car got keyed in my apartment parking lot. Nothing major, just a long scratch. No cameras caught it, but the timing was suspicious. Then I got added to a group chat with her entire friend group. Suddenly, I'm getting messages about what a terrible person I am and how family should come first. Blocked all of them. The day before the family dinner, my ex texted from a new number. Last chance to make this right. Show up tomorrow and apologize to my family for not following through on your commitment. Or don't, and everyone will know what kind of person you are. I didn't respond, just screenshot it and sent it to Becca. She texted back, oh, she's going down. Update 2, family dinner was at her parents' house. I showed up on time. My ex answered the door with this fake surprised look. Oh, you came. Becca invited me. Her jaw tightened. Right, well, come in. The dining room was tense from the start. Her mom kept giving me these sad, disappointed looks. Her dad wouldn't even make eye contact. We all sat down. My ex jumped in immediately. So I think we should clear the air about the situation with helping Becca. Her mom nodded. That would be good. We've been very confused about what's been going on. Well, my ex started shooting me a look. I've been doing my best to coordinate care for Becca, but it's been really hard when I can't rely on. Actually, Becca interrupted, I want to start, since this is about my care. My ex's smile froze. Sure, honey, their mom said. Becca pulled out her phone. So for the past 3 months, you've been sending my sister $200 a week for caregiving expenses, right? Their dad nodded. Gas, food, supplies, yes. How many times do you think she's actually been here? Their mom frowned. She goes multiple times a week. She's told us how exhausting it is. Becca turned her phone around, showed them the Ring doorbell log. 8 times, total, in 3 months. Here are the dates and timestamps. The color drained from their mom's face. That can't be right, my ex said quickly. The camera must be glitching. Oh, it gets better. Becca wasn't done. Most of those visits, she stayed less than 30 minutes. Here's the footage if you want to watch her sit on her phone and leave. Becca, you're confused, my ex tried. I'm not confused. I'm done. Becca's voice cracked. You've been using my accident to scam mom and dad for money. 3 months. $200 a week. That's $2,400. Their dad stood up. Just stood there staring at my ex. It's not like that, my ex said. I've been here. I've been helping. The camera doesn't show everything. Really? Because I have texts where you told mom and dad that he, Becca pointed at me, was unreliable and you had to cover for him, except he's been here every single weekend. 4 hours minimum. While you collected money and did nothing. She's lying. My ex turned to her parents. She's making this up because she's mad. I've been worried about her. I have receipts. Becca pulled up Venmo. Here's every payment, and here's my doorbell footage synced to those dates. You want to tell mom and dad where you actually were on those days? Silence. Their mom looked at my ex. Where were you? I had other obligations, work, my certification program. I was busy. Too busy to help your sister, but not too busy to take our money for helping your sister? Their dad's voice was ice cold. You don't understand. I needed the money. My rent went up and work has been awful and I didn't know what else to do. So you exploited your sister's injury? Their mom asked quietly. I was going to use it for her. Eventually. I just needed to get caught up first. You lied to us for 3 months, their dad said. You took $2,400 under false pretenses. You tried to force your boyfriend to do the work so you could keep the money. And when he refused, you lied about him too. My ex looked at me, desperate. Tell them I was doing my best. You weren't. I kept my voice calm. You posted about me on Reddit making me look terrible. You lied to your parents about what I agreed to. You told them I was unreliable when I've been here every weekend. You tried to manipulate me into doing your job so you could cash checks for work you weren't doing. Oh, and she's been taking money from friends too. Becca added, showed them more Venmo transactions. Posting on social media about how hard caregiving is, how exhausted she is. People felt bad and sent money, probably another $800 total. Their mom's hand went to her mouth. You scammed your friends? Their dad asked. I didn't scam anyone, they offered. Because you lied about what you were doing. My ex stood up, crying. I can't believe this. My own sister, turning everyone against me. Over money? You used my broken leg to steal from our parents. Becca yelled back. You made everyone think I needed 24/7 care when I specifically said weekends were fine. You tried to force your boyfriend into free labor. This isn't about money, this is about you being a liar. Everyone makes mistakes. For 3 months? Their dad sat down heavily. You need to pay it back, all of it. I don't have it. Then you'll get it. I want $300 a month until it's done. And you'll message every friend who sent you money and tell them the truth. That's humiliating. You humiliated yourself. Now you deal with it. My ex turned to their mom. Desperate. Mom, please. I messed up, but I'm your daughter. You lied to us about your sister's health. You took advantage of everyone's generosity, and you tried to drag someone else down with you. Their mom looked tired. I don't even know who you are right now. That broke something. My ex's face went from pleading to vicious. This is all your fault, she pointed at me. You turned them against me. You and Becca planned this. I showed them evidence, Becca said. You did this to yourself. I needed that money. Then you should have asked, their dad roared. You should have been honest, not stolen from us and blamed other people. My ex grabbed her purse. Fine. You all want to gang up on me? I'm done. Don't call me. Don't text me. I never want to see any of you again. You still owe us $2,400, their dad said coldly. Sue me, she stormed out, literally slammed the door so hard a picture fell off the wall. The four of us just sat there in silence. Finally, their mom spoke. I'm so sorry you got dragged into this. It's okay. No, it's not. We believed her over you. We thought. She shook her head. We should have listened to Becca. Nobody wants to think their kid is lying, I said, especially about something like this. Their dad looked at Becca. Why didn't you tell us sooner? I thought I was being overdramatic, and she's my sister. I didn't want to believe she'd actually do something like this. We ended up eating dinner. Awkward, but not hostile. They asked me about work, hobbies, normal stuff, trying to make up for believing my ex's lies. After dinner, Becca walked me out. Thank you for backing me up. Thank you for telling the truth. That couldn't have been easy. You okay? I know you cared about her. I cared about who I thought she was. This version? I don't even recognize her. Drove home feeling weird. Not good, not bad, just empty. My ex tried calling 17 times that night, left voicemails ranging from I'm so sorry to you ruined my life to please just talk to me. I blocked her on everything. Update 3. Been about 2 months since the family dinner explosion. Figured I'd close this out with where everyone ended up. My ex went full scorched earth for the first week, created a burner email and sent a manifesto to everyone we mutually knew. 5 pages about how I was controlling, how her family was toxic, how Becca was jealous of our relationship and weaponized her injury. Problem was, Becca and her parents were also reaching out to people with the actual facts, receipts included. My ex lost most of her friend group within days. Turns out people don't like being scammed, even if it's just $20 or $50. One of her friends called me. Did she really steal from her parents? Yeah, $2,400 over 3 months for caregiving she wasn't doing. Jesus. She told us she was basically her sister's full-time nurse. She went there 8 times, total. I sent her $100. God, I feel stupid. She's good at lying. Don't beat yourself up. But my ex wasn't done. She went after me at work. Someone sent an anonymous email to my entire department claiming I was unstable and harassing my ex-girlfriend's disabled sister. Said I'd been stalking the sister and making her uncomfortable. My boss called me in. I explained the situation, showed him the text from Becca thanking me for helping, showed him the family dinner receipts. He was pissed, but not at me. People really do this stuff? Apparently. Well, we did our due diligence. Emails deleted. HR's been notified in case she tries anything else. She did try something else. Filed a false police report claiming I'd stolen her belongings from my apartment. Cop showed up. I showed him texts from 2 months prior where she confirmed she'd gotten all her stuff. Showed him the breakup timeline. Showed him her threatening texts. The cop looked exhausted. Sir, do you want to press charges for filing a false report? Will it stop her from doing this again? Probably not, but it'll be on record. Then yeah. Don't know if anything came of it, but the harassment stopped after that. Meanwhile, Becca made a full recovery. Off crutches, driving, back to normal. She actually got a new job, better pay, better hours. We still grab coffee sometimes. Totally platonic. She's just cool people and feels guilty. I got dragged into family drama. Her parents have been weirdly nice to me. Her dad still invites me to his fantasy football league. Her mom sends me recipes she thinks I'd like. It's wholesome, but also kinda sad. They lost one daughter's respect and are trying to make up for it with the guy she dated. As for my ex, the employment situation imploded. She'd been lying about that too. Turns out she didn't get promoted. She got written up for missing deadlines. When her boss asked why she was falling behind, she blamed family stress from Becca's accident. Said she was essentially a full-time caregiver. Her boss was sympathetic. Until Becca's physical therapist mentioned running into my ex at a bar during hours she'd claimed to be at Becca's apartment. Boss started asking questions. My ex couldn't keep her story straight. She got fired a month ago. Not for the caregiving lies directly, they can't really police that, but for performance issues she'd been blaming on a situation that wasn't as serious as she claimed. Tried to file for unemployment. Got denied because she was terminated for cause. Last I heard from Becca, my ex moved back in with their parents because she couldn't afford rent. Their dad made it a condition that she pay $400 a month toward the money she owes until it's cleared. She's paid $600 so far. Only $1,800 to go. She's apparently job hunting, but it's rough. She burned bridges with most of her network over the scam. And she can't exactly use her last employer as a reference. The parents cut her off financially beyond housing. No more help with car payments, phone bill, nothing. She's on her own. Becca says family dinners are awkward. My ex mostly stays in her room. When she does come out, she acts like the victim. Everyone turned on me. Nobody understands what I was going through. Zero accountability. Their mom tried to get her into therapy. My ex went to one session and quit, claiming the therapist was taking everyone else's side. Some people never learn. As for me, I'm good, really good. Took time off dating, focused on work, friends, hobbies, started playing guitar again, joined a recreational soccer league. My therapist says I have codependent tendencies and need to work on not over-accommodating people who take advantage. Working on it. Met someone new last month, taking it slow. She thinks the whole story is wild but respects that I stood my ground. The whole situation taught me that some people will burn everything down rather than admit they were wrong. My ex could have asked her parents for help. Could have been honest about her financial problems. Instead, she lied, scammed, and blamed everyone else when it fell apart. And honestly, I'm glad it happened when it did. Imagine if I'd proposed. Imagine if we'd gotten married. I'd be legally tied to someone who thinks lying to family and stealing from her parents is acceptable behavior when she's stressed. Dodged a massive bullet. To anyone in a similar situation, if someone tries to volunteer you for something major without your input, that's a red flag. If they lie to make themselves look better at your expense, that's a red flag. If they can't take no for an answer on something that affects your time and your life, that's a red flag. Set your boundaries. Stick to them. The right people will respect them. The wrong people will lose their minds. And when the wrong people lose their minds, let them. It's not your job to manage their reactions to your boundaries. Peace.